Hello, Access Rock. I am Dave. We have the pleasure to talk to Jyrki 69 again. We just met.
Yeah. Thanks for having me over again.
Yeah.
Once you invite a vampire, you know that the vampire shows up again and again.
True. He does not.
So here am I. Again.
We were just talking about tonight's show is sold out.
Oh, that sounds great.
Stockholm, Klubben. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we played here a couple of times. We played once by ourselves, and I think last time when we were here, we played with Tiamat. So this is our third time here. And last time we played in Stockholm, we played in circus at the circus. Yeah, with the hardcore superstar and Crash Diet. But it's been a while, you know, since we've been here, like a couple of years. So, and like you know, we did an album here. So I more or less I feel like this is a show for all our friends who've been involved with making of this record, and that actually gives me extra goosebumps because we've been writing and recording the songs with these people. So it's kind of like some special attention there to now as we are perform, at least for my part.
You're having a very long guest list tonight.
Oh yeah, it's endless. There's everybody from Army of Lovers to ABBA.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, there's everybody's in tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Nordman.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
everybody.
The Swedish big
yeah,
pop
Dileva
stars.
and everybody.
Yeah, yes, of course.
I just saw him there.
He's drunk here backstage. He was talking to Baby Jane, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was Andy McCoy.
No.
Okay. All right.
No, that was Dileva.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
How's touring with Baby Jane?
Oh, that's been a lot of fun. We did quite a few shows with them in Finland, and I've known the guys a couple of years from every time we've been playing in Gothenburg. Those guys been there, and actually when we first met, they invited us to their home parties, and that was like magical times. And ever since we've been in touch, and now it was great to have them over in Finland to play with us, and Finnish glam rockers really love them, and I think they made a lot of new friends and fans there. And now it's great to have them to play here in Scandinavia with us. So
of course, because you do Stockholm, Gothenburg, and Malmö, right?
Yeah, and also Copenhagen and Oslo.
Yeah.
So it's cool. I mean, I like the band. They are great, and they have like a couple of like really cool songs, and which are my favorites. And overall, they sound different from the other Swedish glam rock bands, at least in my ears.
Yeah,
they have their own thing, really. They're a really cool band.
Very cool, very cool. You came back from Moscow right now?
Oh yeah, we last weekend we played in St. Petersburg and Moscow, and before that we just toured everywhere in Europe, like in Central Europe. So we've been on the road, ever since we saw last time, but even before that, when the album came out, the latest album of ours came out, we started to tour in October, and ever since we've been playing like every weekend somewhere. Like for last part of last year, we were in Finland, everywhere, you know, like everywhere wherever Finjävlar, you know, live, every possible city we played, and and now we're like have done like major part of Europe, and it doesn't stop here. Like after the Scandinavian tour, we continue. We're gonna play in Poland and some festivals in Germany, and then comes of course the festival season. So the last shows that I know by far, which I already booked, they are in September in Spain. Oh. So I think every weekend till that we're gonna play somewhere. So you know, there's enough rock and roll in my rock and roll life.
You have some rock and roll.
Yeah, that's enough by far already.
How do you cope? What is your secret trick when you feel like
whenever
I can't take this.
Whenever I'm home, I go for jogging. It seriously gives me a lot of energy.
Okay.
And right now, like today, I just flew here, but I really feel like I would love to go jogging. Like, I don't have time right now, but I would love to get some extra energy from there. It really gives me the energy and boost and power for the shows.
Okay. You could do that afterwards instead of the partying.
Yeah, let's see.
But maybe you have to have one beer with your friends.
Well, let's see about
Just
that
one.
too. I'm not that big beer drinker actually. I don't do I look like a beer guy? Not really.
No, really.
Yeah, I don't dig beer, but I mean
Red wine.
no, not even that. But I mean, well, let's see what happens. But partying, of course, is a part of being in a rock and roll band. But I mean, like I said, you have to have like a really, really good. You have to be in a great shape.
Yeah.
To be able to do all this. So, and it affects on your, mental state. I mean, you have to be also. You have the fire and motivation in you to perform every night. So.
Yeah. How's the band doing? How are you liking to?
We have the
do you
greatest
like each other?
times. Yeah, we have the greatest times ever, and I mean, it's ridiculous. We have had so fun during this touring, like after the last album, that we never had this much fun, which is actually sometimes probably. Like it's nearly alarming. It's kind of weird. We have like a lot of fun. I mean, I don't remember we had this fun for a while. I mean, we always are known for having a lot of fun, and this is based on that. But I think like right now it's getting nearly out of hand.
Because of course I'm thinking about Machine Head and Slayer just kicking people out of the band. So I was like,
oh right, okay.
How do you if you kind of have a conflict, how do you sort that within the 69 Eyes?
We don't have that kind of conflicts really.
Okay.
I mean, there's no reason. We know our place in our band, and somebody likes. We like very different things. We're very different guys. But I mean, we learned that over these over 20 years. So
Of course.
But I mean, the thing is like this band was put up because we thought it's cool to play in a rock and roll band, and we wanted to see the world, and we wanted to be young, wild, and crazy, when we wear that. So it's still the same thing. It has nothing to do with being a profession or business or anything like that. It's just like crazy dream to play in a rock and roll band.
Cool.
And it's still like that. It's getting even crazier, even these days. I mean, I think it's getting even. I think it's getting even rare and strange that the bands are even touring these days this much as we do, at least at our level, And also for instance, we did this, like I told you about this, we did this Central European tour.
Yeah.
Last time we did this tour with a little over a year ago with Crash Diet and Hardcore Superstar, like great package of 3 bands. Now as we're alone, we get bigger audiences. So I mean, we're strangely like even growing.
But the last record is.
Oh, that's exactly. Thanks so much for those words, because like when we did the album, I felt like that, and that's what I told in the interviews, and then in social media, fans are responding like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But now as we're touring and there's more people than ever, the people come to tell us after the shows, like, hey, I'm here because the new record rules. So this is like great like a conversation and interaction that we can have with the fans.
Yeah.
Social media, but also this way. So it's a great situation.
Have you gotten kind of like, is it just more, or is it a bigger mixture of audience?
I think it's like we've
grown from.
Yeah, it's like like we tour pretty regularly, so maybe people don't come to see us every time, but after a couple of years, they come back to see the shows. I think it's like there's always a new, like the 2 front rows or something, always a fresh new audience. And there are the people, at least I don't remember ever seeing. I don't remember seeing anyone anyways, but maybe some. But I mean, they're fresh. They are like 69 Eyes virgins in the front row, and then there's like a loyal fan base back there. So that's how it grows a little bit all the time.
People stand and sing along to every song from the new record?
Well, not yet, all
Not
of
yet.
them, but
Okay.
mostly,
Okay.
yeah. And that's a challenging
many-
because I have to remember the lyrics as well. And if they know them and I don't, that's a risky business from my side.
How many from the new record will I hear tonight?
6 songs at least.
6?
Yeah, we play a lot. I mean, it's like the thing. I probably said it last time when we met. Like the fans, the 69 fans want us to, release new music, and they also want us to play them live,
Yeah,
and that's
of
what we do.
course. Will I hear Black?
Of course,
Borderline?
yes,
Yes. Good. Then I'm happy.
yeah. I hope you are. I hope you are after hearing them live. All right, you Access Rock vampires. This is Jyrki from the 69 Eyes, your favorite Helsinki vampire, here again. But I'll be back. Stay tuned.